Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Again, this is Jester Kyle. It is a kind gesture that you would have me as your jester, that I want to be Jester Kyle. Today should be finishing up the Geoculus. There's the last couple that are outside of the most dangerous location in all of Tevat. Well, not most dangerous, like, large area in all of Tevat, where everything is level 30 currently. So being under the first ascension, just being world level 1, I can't really take out level 30 monsters. So I'm going to have to wait until afterwards, until after I've defeated Storm Terror, to finish off the Geoculus. But I can at least get the statue up to level, I believe I can get it all the way up to 9 without going into that area. And that is the current goal, because first comes stamina, next comes story, then comes chess. And let's go a little bit north. Yeah, but so far my day is going really well. I've been able to pick up a lot of the Geoculi and haven't lost a character. And I haven't done anything absolutely silly, like taking an obscene amount of fall damage. Okay, so there are 2 more that I should be able to easily get to. One's going to be a bit of a glide. But yeah, it's a relatively chill day. Just hanging out and working through this. So probably going to cut the recording once I've finished up picking up the Geoculus today, because that was my main goal, and I'm still kind of undecided if I'm going to go for chess or if I'm going to go for storyline next. I'm leaning more towards storyline because I believe chess will give you better stuff the higher your world level is. So I want to hold off on getting the world level ranked up. I want to use the world level ranking up to make sure that I get the best out of everything that I can. Okay, stamina's back up. And was it just me, or did it look like a pyro mage just walked off a cliff? Because I was trying to avoid those guys, but they're taking themselves out. Yeah, look at you. Look at him. Pyro down a cliff. Okay, right underneath me. Hey, Loomis. How are you doing today? Welcome. How's your day going so far? My day is going smashing.
Another test subject. Freeze. I got careless. I messed up.
So, yeah. Just working on the hardcore challenge that I've got going on right now. It's a Nuzlocke run, if you're familiar with that. but most people are somewhat familiar with Pokemon.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Done.
So, it was designed by someone named Nuz. It was the Lockout Challenge. I'm completely making this up, by the way. I have no clue who made it up. If it was made up by Nuz or if it was made up by Locke. Ooh, Zongli's story quest. Very nice. That puts you pretty deep into leeway. And I guess the main part of that would be the salt, right? Okay. Not very familiar with Pokemon, except for that last movie.
I won't let you down.
That's okay. Well, then I'll explain a little bit about this challenge. The Salt Guide quest. The Saltari. Never break a contract with the god with the Archon of Geo.
I'll race you there.
Eva. So, but yeah, Nuzlocke challenge. It's a challenge where if any character dies, they are dead forever. So I have no eggs in my. I've made no sunny side up eggs, so there's no resurrecting. If someone dies, they are dead for real. So, yeah, so far I've been able to preserve all the characters, but we'll see how long that lasts for. Because I've already had a couple close calls. Okay, let's pick up some rewards for hitting AR 18.
Add as.
Okay, so my next goal is AR 20. But it's going to be mainly about the... Yeah, that's going to be a ways off. Yes. So, just know the only way to, like, I haven't fully set up the rules of everything. But there are two rules. One, if a character dies, they are dead permanently, because I will refuse to play with them until the end of the run. Two, I will accept backseating from the chat, like telling me where to go and what to do, but only if that's approved by everyone in chat.
Hey, there's something
So
strange over
I
there.
created a
Come on,
completely
let's
new
take a
account as opposed to trying to do this challenge like on the account that I've already been working on, mainly the account that I've got up to 55. So yeah, just doing what I can to make things as interesting as possible. Let's see. I need to hit up the Geo Archon Stone. Let's see how close I am to getting all the way up to 9. Or should the statue offer 20? 208 to 216. $24. Perfect. So I've reached my goal. With this, I've reached my goal, and my stamina is where it's going to be for the next little while. So going to need 30, need to find 28, and the majority of them are all going to be down here in Leisha, where all the enemies are currently level 30. So as long as I get my characters beyond level 20, that should be a-okay. But as it stands right now, I'm going to kind of avoid that. So there were a couple spots that I couldn't get to because I didn't have the right element, so I'm going to quickly snag those up and then finish up this whole Geoculus kind of segment. The training wheels are going to start to come off. This has been exploration around the world. The next most important thing is storyline, because story quests is where you can get a ridiculous amount of experience from. Well, maybe not a ridiculous, but like a very, very nice amount of experience comes from the storyline. Yeah, I think that was an add-on not too long ago. And I'm planning on doing this without money. I'm hoping to do it without summons too much either, because I'm in a weird territory of I don't know if summons count as like a resurrection for a character. Like if I get a constellation, would that effectively resurrect a character that had died? Because that would be introducing like the gacha element to this, as opposed to more of... I have wished a little bit, but I haven't used any of the characters that I've... because I wished to get Noelle. And I wished one more 10 pull. And I was able to get Bido. But let's say I lose Kaya, and then I get, and then Kaya gets benched. If I get a Kaya constellation, would Kaya be usable again, or no? I'm leaning towards no, but I know that that would be something that could definitely extend the run. So I'm leaning towards like extending the content, but it feels like it's a bit of a cop-out. So I have wished a little bit, and I do plan to continue wishing to hopefully get more characters that I can build up, just in case I lose someone, because I don't want to go from 4 characters down to 3 characters just by losing someone. But that is highly possible. Just no adding to constellations of characters that are dead. Yeah. Then it turns into like if I get a constellation, do I use that already as a second life, so that I can kind of go like, I'm gonna conserve this, and I'm gonna conserve this constellation for when someone dies. Because I don't think that sounds very fair. Because then I would just be using all the people that have quote-unquote second lives. So it should be okay. Should be okay. I mean, this run should be okay to not worry about summons. To just have one life for each character, one and done. No gimmicks, no recoveries, no nothing. That's kind of how I'm leaning, if I am going hardcore mode. But please leave a comment down below if anyone has anything to say about one, or has passionate feelings one way or another.
Terra smash.
Because it says it's going up to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Okay. So the ones that required Geo are done. Ones that required Animo are done. Yeah. So. Those two I had to go back to because I was the wrong element when I came across them. So I had marked them on the map. I'm also using the Genshin interactive map as I'm going through this trials. I don't know how dangerous these trials are. So if you've never used the Genshin interactive map, I would highly recommend you check it out. It's a click-onable map that you're able to do a lot with. But it believe story quests. Lots of story quests. It's time to report back to Jean. So maybe if I was doing like a super duper hardcore, I wouldn't be using any map. Yes, definitely check it out. There is a free to use and a non-free to use. The non-free, or there's a free version and a paid version. The paid version allows you to select absolutely everything on the map. You're able to find as many locations as you want. The free use is only a certain number, only 100. So on something like the Geoculus, where there's over 100, you do need to set it, redo it. These guys are level 4. I almost feel bad for them. Going up against this crew. Yeah, Amber's awesome. This run would not be possible without Amber. Okay, so next most important thing is working on all of these. Little chef on a hunt. Troublesome work. The wind, Kaya's trouble, shadow over Mondstadt. So those days,
I feel like running.
so yeah, stamina arc has come to an end. Oh, let me double check that the this one is up to level 9 as well, because I'm not able to finish off the one in Storm Terror domain. So the max level that this can get up to is level 9. Yep, level 9. Perfect. Ooh. Only bow character that you have? You don't have official, even at AR 43? I'm surprised by that. I guess I might not have had the official if it wasn't for that free official event. Welcome, St. Emmett. How are you doing today? Always coming in with a bang. Oh, okay. Yeah, this game is very time gated. And as someone who started playing shortly after Venti came out, I feel very bad that I missed Venti. That's where I almost feel obligated to roll on his banner when it comes out. Ooh, that looks like a waypoint way up there. Not a waypoint, but a picturesque location.
I'll race you there.
I think Venti is going to be a lot of fun to have on the team. I know Venti is just straight up in a category, in a tier of his own. But beyond that, you know, having another Animo character would be very nice. And Child. Well, Child's like half not a bow character. Like the majority of his DPS comes from when he's not actually using the bow. So I don't actually think of Child as a bow character. Maybe that's a misconception on my part. I own 10. I didn't think I had made any. Revival. I need food. At this point, I'll take what I can get. Oh, I get that feel. This game is very much just taking what you can get. Especially if you play free to play. Then there's no real other way to infuse things. Okay, do I have enough? I do not have enough for 10 pool. That's how I play. Free to play is almost a way of life. So, but I'm just stalling for time at this point, so I should probably cut the episode, and then just to make this a nice rounded Geoculus episode. And then next episode, I will begin into the story quests. So, I'll call this the very end of the stamina arc.
Jean will be upset if she catches
And
us
then
lazing around like this.
the next episode, we will begin straight into the story arc. So thank you very much for tuning in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. So take care.